Did you see that GoPro?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's out yet in the app, but it was at least scheduled.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
That was hilarious.
You guys were just scattered all over the place.
For the
You're
record,
trying to start the banana bike. We got Matt Flood down in 15
we got to correct
corners.
something. Matt went down at least 10 times in the last 2 days.
Okay.
You have gone down at least 6 times in the last 2 days.
Twice.
No, I saw at least 3.
How many times did I crash on the Stark? So
3. You crashed in the turn coming into the rollers.
Right-hander, the turn
you
after the rollers.
One after the rollers, and you crashed one by the starting line. You were laying on your back. You fell over.
Over there too?
Yeah.
So
it's on video.
One of the crashes was hilarious because I took there's the app on the phone, which is your crossbar pad, which is wicked cool. I was utilizing that constantly. As I got arm pump, I would go into my mode and I would press. What I was doing is, instead of having, and you would want to do this when you have your own, 1 through 5, and just set up your custom maps.
Yeah.
And those, you could have your 5 designated. I was just editing 1 and then would save 1. And I would just always keep it on 1 so I wouldn't forget, and then just edit it. But I would go into modes and constantly be messing with the horsepower. So as I would get tired, I would go from like 80 horsepower down to eventually like 38 became the sweet spot, to where I was fatigued and it didn't feel very fast at that point. But I was able, that was the horsepower you were at.
40 was my perfect. 40, 80, 20. I loved it.
Yep. Yeah. So what was I talking about? Oh, there was one time I'm like, all right, Instagram video. This is brilliant idea. Get over here. So Grant's filming me. I'm like, all right, we're going to drop it from 80. We're going to go down to 20 horsepower.
Oh,
and
just
watch.
a tip over.
I'm going to go through this rut. And this is great practice for learning how to flow through the first part of the turn. Great practice for throttle control. And then just getting used to the comfort of entering the rut with a little bit of speed. I said, watch, I'm going to put in 20 horsepower and then just never let off. So come through the rollers, stay on the throttle really slow, but just stay on the throttle the whole time. I get halfway through the rut, and the problem with this rut is it's up on like a supercross bull turn. So the lean angle, I didn't account for this, is too much to where I need the power now to save me. So I go to get on the gas harder and there's nothing, and I just bury myself.
Yeah, that was funny.
Into the ground, and I'm mic'd up, so I just keep talking.
So that's exactly how you want to do a corner, is just like that, is put it in 20 horsepower. So that way when you start tipping over, you have quite literally no throttle at all to save you.
Yeah,
and explaining like what an idiot I am.
You had the hand movements while you're on the ground like this, like, Lord, why am I on the ground?
And I think from what I remember, there was no pause, and it wasn't like, crap, I just fell. It was like my dialogue continued as I crashed. Now I'm laying on my back, and I just continued to like do the tutorial.
Yeah. Oh, I loved it.
As if I didn't just crash. So then I redid it, and I think the sweet spot was like I bumped it up to 30 horsepower or something, maybe 28, and I was able to just
keep it through there
all the way. And what a training tool that is. If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, make sure you go download them on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to watch full episodes or be a person that sends in your own video submission, go to club.themotoacademy.com and subscribe to join the Moto Academy family today.